So let's go over how to complete this activity for the day. So the first thing you guys should do is either to download the worksheet, print it out, or you guys can write down the answers to the questions from this worksheet on a separate sheet of paper. So let's check out this worksheet. We have an interactive program, and you guys are going to answer the questions found here. Then the second part requires you guys to use a random number generator found on Canvas, and you guys are going to write down the numbers here and here and use a key to help you guys create the name and formula for the ionic compound created. So let's go over each part. The first part requires you guys to go to a different website. You guys can get to that website by clicking here. When you click here, you guys will see that it brings you to this program on a separate website. Click on Begin. The first question tells you guys to make sodium chloride. So I'm going to go down to the cation area where the arrow is pointing and pick sodium. Sodium is Na. So I click on it and it gives me this one piece. Then I go to the anions, or the negative charges, and the anion is chloride or chlorine. So chlorine I can find here, Cl, but in this ionic form it's called chloride. So I click on it. Then to make a bond, I need to drag the ion piece on top of another to create a bond. So dragging it and drop. So notice that there is a bond that's created. I'm going to click on Done. This gives me the chemical formula. And now I can go in and fill in the questions, y'all. So the first one says sodium chloride. How many pieces of the cation did you use? We used 1. And then how many pieces of the anion did you use? We only used 1. What is the proper chemical formula for sodium chloride? So we use 1 Na and 1 Cl. So now you guys can see how this interactive helps us write chemical formulas. I'm going to let you guys continue working on the rest of the 7, okay? And we're going to go back to the Canvas page to look at part 2. It says use the following ionic key in order to play this game. Write the proper name and the proper chemical formula of the ionic compound that is created when you generate your 2 random numbers. To generate your numbers, use the following random number generator. So I'm going to take a look at my worksheet and scroll down. So I see that I have 2 boxes. And these are where you guys are going to use the number generator and write down the number. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to go to my number generator, generate a number. The result is 6. So I go to my worksheet and I write down 6. Now, I'm going to generate the second number before I look at my key. 7. So I write down 7. So 6 and 7, y'all. I go down to my ion key. The first number was 6, and it looks like a Ca2+. So I'm going to go over here, and at the top, or on any place for work, I'm going to write down the ion. Then 7 on the ion side is Cl negative. So I'm going to write that down as well, Cl negative. So now let's write down the name. For ionic compounds, y'all, the metal is simply named as is, so calcium. Then Cl is chlorine, but in order to write down the ionic compound name, I need to change the anion into, well, the ending to "ide." So chloride is the name there. So calcium chloride is the name of my first ionic compound. To write the formula for this, I need to use the drop and swap. Drop the sign and swap the numbers. So there should be an invisible one there, so I'm dropping and swapping. So now I write it down, Ca, and it's a 1. I don't write down the 1, just like in math. We don't write down 1x, I don't write down Ca1. So it's just Ca, then Cl, Notice the 2 is now positioned there, so I'm going to write down a 2 here. So the formula for my first ionic compound is CaCl2. So this is how we complete the activity. Once you have completed the rest, and you only have to do 15 of them. So we have 15. Once you're done with the 15, you guys are going to go back to Canvas and scan a photo of your assignment using the Notes app or Camp Scanner and combine it into one file. You guys will submit it as a PDF or whatever method is easy for you. Okay, have a good one.